What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Flicking on My Big Tarot here, where I bring you the beauty, juice, and spiritual truths. I'm your spirit guide host, Miss DC. And y'all, you do not have to believe in tarot. Do not exclude yourself from the message because this shit can actually happen. Portia DeRossi, Ellen DeGeneres' wife is who we're talking about today. All my information will be in the description box below. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this video. And if this is so, drop a tip in my Cash App, leave a comment, and let me know. Y'all, in the middle, well, actually towards the end of my reading, my computer cut off and it didn't save it. Funny enough. So I already had my cards and stuff pulled. Y'all, let's get into it. Now, first thing is I want to give a shout out to the individual who suggested I do a reading on Portia. I was trying to find your name in my comments, but I was having a hard time doing it. So please excuse me, but thank you to you. You know who you are. And I really, really appreciate it because this was actually a really, really good reading. Now, what I want to say about Portia, which is I thought was very funny. She's an Aquarius, just like Ellen is. Two Aquarius women. Not only was Portia an Aquarius like Ellen, Portia's birthday is January 31st, the same day as mine. My birthday is January 31st. For whatever reason, I didn't see that to be a consequence. Not a consequence, coincidence. I didn't see that. I'm like, well, what are the chances that she has the same birthday as I? Of course, different years, but yeah. And also another thing that I found out about Portia was that before she married Ellen, she was married to a man. His name was, what was his name? Let me see. Oh, here it is. I got it. Mel Metcalf III. This dude right here. Well, you can't really see him too good, but that's him and Portia. That's Portia's ex-husband. Let me also make note that neither Ellen nor Portia had children. Neither one of them had kids. Ellen thought it was a commitment, a long-term commitment. She wasn't sure if she wanted that type of commitment. But yet she had a 14-year relationship with Portia because they've been married since August of 2008. They've been married 14 years. They got married August 2008. It's now 22. So they've been married for a good period of time. Now, first cards that I pulled were boy or girl, the gun, and when that sorry ass dude with 4 kids tries to flex. Now, I thought this was kind of odd because usually when this card comes out, it either means like a gender reveal involving kids, revolving around kids, or when there is a gender confusion. Maybe somebody don't know if they want to be with a boy or a girl or whatever the case was. But I thought that was kind of weird that this card would come out because there was no gender confusion with Portia. She liked both. Okay? She liked both. She was married to a man and she has a wife now. Just because they're lesbians don't mean that they can't have an attraction towards men. It just means their preference is women. And the fact that this gun came out of 27 of these cards, this one came out. So I thought that was kind of funny too. And on top of the fact that when that sorry ass dude with 4 kids tries to flex. Now, you know, he had 3 children. Ellen and Portia never had no kids. So that led to certain speculations right there. Well, was she jealous because he had kids and she didn't? but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So I had to think to myself, maybe why would she think he was flexing? Maybe she didn't feel like he should have had the position that he was in. So then I pulled these 3 cards. We got the bad health, message of concern, and then we got the community. Okay. Underneath those cards, we got stabbed in the back. This came second, the Grim Reaper, and then there was love. Now, I'm going to work on these as we go. Now, hold on a second. Now, if you look at this, right, you see stabbed in the back and somebody in a hospital. Now, what I found to be funny was that, like I said, Portia never came out with a statement. I said that in the other reading that I did when I did Ellen's reading. Portia never came out with a statement. She never said anything. Now, Portia and Ellen clearly were married, and Ellen was very close to Twitch. So, excuse me, if Ellen was as close as she was to Twitch, why wouldn't she have a relationship with Ellen's wife? Huh? Why wouldn't she have some type of relationship with Ellen's wife? Why wouldn't you be as close to friends with him as Ellen was? As close as they were, why? My thing is, why didn't she come out and make a statement? Oh, I feel for my wife and for Twitch, his family, because he's gone. The only reason somebody wouldn't come out and say something was because of some type of guilt. People usually don't want to say nothing when they're guilty or when they feel guilty about something, right? Then we got a message of concern and the Grim Reaper. It says the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. Grow and transform your life. And then we have love from the community, right? So what I took from this was, I honestly believe that that Twitch may have gone to Portia for some advice. Twitch may have gone to Portia for some advice. You know, he may have known something was going to happen because, you know, there was speculation about Twitch and Ellen not getting along with each other. And again, Portia never came out and made a statement. She never said anything. Matter of fact, when I went on here to look up any statements that was made by Portia to Twitch, nothing on here says anything. Nothing on here says anything. Hold on. It's like there's nothing in here that says anything about her speaking out on Twitch's death. As a matter of fact, when I looked it up the first time, check this out. You have Daily Mail. Ellen DeGeneres seen for the first time since Twitch's death. NewYorkBreakingNews.com. Ellen DeGeneres seen for the first time since Twitch's death. CedarNews.net. Ellen DeGeneres seen for the first time since Twitch's death as she and Portia, they went to go view their renovated house in Santa Barbara. Ellen DeGeneres seen for the first time since Twitch's death as she and Portia Rossi visit their new home, which was in Santa Barbara. See? Exclusive. Ellen DeGeneres is seen for the first time since DJ Twitch's tragic death as she and wife Portia Rossi check out renovations at their new home in Santa Barbara. Radar Online. Ellen DeGeneres looks depressed. since Stephen Twitch boss's passing. OK Magazine, Ellen DeGeneres looks sad in the outing after Stephen Twitch boss's death. What is this? CHOF 360. CHOF 360. Ellen DeGeneres seen for the first time since Twitch's death. So my thing is, why do all of these sites have the same headline? All of these sites have the same exact headline. All these different magazines have the exact same headline. He was definitely loved by the community. He was very much loved by the community. Regardless. And somebody, Portia, may have had a message from him. I think that he went to her for some advice. Okay, that's what I think. She may not have known, being Portia. Portia may not have known what was going to happen to him, but she might have known something, because I believe he went to her to have a conversation. And you see how it says the relationship is over. She received a message of concern, possibly saying that something was over, a relationship was over. So what I also believe is that Ellen was indeed messing with Twitch's wife, and maybe Twitch went to Portia to seek some advice and some guidance. Hey, Portia, you know, I love Ellen, but this bitch trying to get at my wife. You remember I told you all in his reading, he was being offered something big, right? He was being offered something that he couldn't take, but because he was trying to grow and transform your life, a relationship is over. He was trying to end the situation, and maybe he couldn't end the situation. And he was possibly offered something in exchange for keeping the relationship going. But he was like, nah, I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to transform. I don't want to do this no more. And so then a message of concern about something being over, indebted, comes up. And what do you know? Stabbed in the back, betrayed, and bad health, being in the hospital. And then I say her birthday was January 31st, the same day as mine. We got 31 right here. 31. And also another thing that I had noticed, you see how it says 114? In the spiritual world, 114 means if you act with caution in business and money matters, you'll be able to pursue your dreams and your visions, your goals, your aspirations. Let me go ahead and read it, because I pulled it up in the last reading before my computer just shut off. I just thought all of this stuff ties together, all of it. Now, it says, if you go to Joanne Secret Scribes, angel number JoanneSecretScribes.com, or just go online and type in angel number, whatever the number is. You all may not be able to see it, but it says in this second paragraph right here, okay, I'm about to read it. Angel number 114 is a message to keep your focus, intentions, actions, and positive affirmations on manifesting your true goals and aspirations. Angel number 114 is a message that if you act with caution and wisdom, you will be successful in business, money matters, and life in general. Now is a perfect time to begin Now is the perfect time to begin worthwhile projects that will bring you long-term benefits and future success. Okay, y'all see that here in the second paragraph. Okay. Now, Again, he was very much loved by the community. But I feel like somebody, I think it was Twitch, somebody reached out to Portia and sent her a message that would have concerned her. It would have concerned her. Now we have take action. Business is happening around you, and life is a continuous lesson. Now, what is funny about this is that in that 114 that we saw, it said, if you act with caution in business and money matters, you'll pretty much fulfill your goals and aspirations. You'll get there. So maybe she took some action on some type of a business deal. She may have taken action on a business deal. She could have possibly, what was I going to say? She could have possibly made him an offer, right? She could have made him a business deal. She may have took action. She may have took action and possibly tried to offer him a business deal. Because you remember, like I said, in the very first reading I did on Twitch, I said he was offered something that he could not resist. He was offered something that he could not resist. So then we got a fruit. And what stuck out to me when I pulled this card was, this is what you usually call a gay man, a fruit cup, fruit cake, whatever. So we got a fruit, active online, green, and we got fortune teller. So either him or Portia may have been getting readings or getting their fortune told. Now, this again is Portia's reading. So maybe she was getting her fortune told, because Aquarius people are usually spiritual like people, or they dab in religion or some type of religious background. It's not to say all of them, but most of them, just by nature and what we like, what we're used to, we generally tend to be in some form of spirituality or religion or some type of higher belief system. So she may have known that he was possibly active online, being, twitchy. Okay, y'all? Stay with me now. Stay with me. See, and this fortune teller card came out right underneath the Grim Reaper. So somebody knew that, I feel like between Portia and Twitch, maybe he knew that this was going to happen. Says the relationship is over, and she may have got a message about that. Then I'll pull drink water. That might be for somebody outside of this reading. Be unique and love on your kids. Now, when it came to these three cards, what I thought was odd was that Portia didn't have kids, Ellen didn't have kids, but I was saying in the reading before it cut off, I honestly believe that Portia may have been jealous of Twitch because he had children. Or maybe she was jealous of Twitch's wife because she had kids. And Portia may have wanted kids. But if Ellen didn't want any kids, and most Aquarius that I know either have one kid or no kids. Most Aquarius we don't like to be pinned down to anything. We don't like to, we just don't like to be, we want to move when we want to go when we want. We're the type of people, we're not really made for kids. We love kids, we'll take care of kids, but having our own is a very big problem because we want to move around when we want. We don't stay attached to certain things, like certain commitments. And even Ellen has said it. She's like, having kids is a commitment. It's a long-term commitment. And she wasn't sure if she wanted that type of commitment in her life. But again, funny enough, you've been in a relationship with your wife for 14 years. Listen, okay? So then I got into the reading. The first card I pulled was the Six of Swords. So it let me know that Portia had a hard time moving away from a situation. She possibly kept going back to a situation, kept going back to a situation that was hurting her, right? She was in pain. Now, what was funny was also, you see it says drink water. In this card, you see the rain coming out of the clouds. Down here, you got black blood dripping. And you have 3 people. Could that have possibly been Twitch, his wife, and Ellen? Or there's one black man and 3 white women? So then, trying to remember the order they came out in. So then we had this one that came out third. So I feel like Portia may have been trying to cut somebody off. And if she was trying to cut somebody off, who was she trying to cut off? Was it Ellen? Or was it Twitch? I think Twitch came to Portia seeking some advice. I really did. And you know, I didn't think about it until just now. What is if he knew what was going on, if he knew, because I kind of feel like he knew that something was going to happen. What is usually the first thing somebody says when they about to die, or when they know they about to die? Man, I got kids. I was watching this video where this dude shot at another dude, and the dude that was getting shot at, he went and shot the dude that was shooting at him, and he shot him in the leg. And the dude was like sliding on the floor. He's like, man, don't kill me. Don't kill me. I got kids. That's usually the first thing somebody say when they know they about to die. Is, man, don't kill me. I got kids. Right? I didn't really think about that until just now. But I saw a video that reminded me of that. And it's like, okay, that's usually what people say right before they die. So Twitch probably knew he was about to die. And I think he may not have known he was about to die, but he knew something might have happened to him. He knew he had got stabbed in the back, but maybe he didn't know what was going to happen after. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he went to Portia trying to seek some advice, but then Portia went and she told Ellen what the fuck was going on. Right? But then this came out. So I thought this was odd because the King of Swords, you see, it looks like a woman that's very masculine. Very masculine woman. Okay? And then you have this one who is the fun, energetic, exciting, young, vibrant woman. Somebody was possibly trying to cut Twitch's wife out of the picture. Somebody wanted to cut Twitch's wife out of the picture. Now, who would want to take Twitch's wife out of the picture? Leave it in the comment. Leave it in the comment. Leave it in the comment. I'm going to tell y'all anyway. But, sorry about that, y'all. But yeah, who do y'all think would want to take Twitch's wife out? Other than Portia's ass. Now, why would Portia want to take Twitch's wife out? Why would Portia want to take Twitch's wife out? Maybe. Why would she do it? Because, again, the Empress came out. The Empress is usually a woman who's a mother. The only woman who's a mother is Twitch's wife. And if Twitch's wife was taken out by another woman, lesbian woman, okay? Okay? Now, Twitch's wife, who is a mother and clearly a single mother, she is going to have a single mother with enough money to be able to raise her children. She's going to have enough money to be able to raise her children. So the Nine of Pentacles is single, independent, got their money, got their priorities, everything together. This would signify Twitch's wife. This here would signify Ellen's wife, Portia. We got three women here, three feminine energies here. Three feminine energies here. Ellen, the King of Pentacles, the lovely wife, Portia, who, mind you, was a model. And then we got the single mother who now is going to collect a bunch of motherfucking money. And then we have the Tower moment. So you know what I think happened? I think Twitch went to Portia seeking some advice. Now, Portia may have been like, oh, well, since my wife is messing with your wife, how about we mess with each other? Y'all, can you say love triangle gone wrong? I believe, honest to God, I think Twitch may have known something was going on. He knew maybe his life was about to be taken, and he might have went to Portia trying to seek some advice, seek some help, or can you help me, or maybe talk to your wife. And I think Portia was mad. Portia may have been mad because Ellen was messing with Twitch's wife. Portia was pissed off because after 14 years, this is who you deal with, his wife. So Portia was probably mad because Ellen was messing with Twitch's wife. Portia was also mad at Twitch because you got kids, beautiful kids, and you out here cheating and fucking around. You out here cheating and fucking around. And you have kids. And I don't have kids, but you don't see me out here doing that. I'm faithful to my wife. And then she was mad at the wife because the wife was messing with her wife. So Portia kind of felt some type of way, I feel like, about all of it. But you see how in this reading, literally, we got the Empress who is single. And like I said, the Empress can signify a mother. A young mother usually. And this Nine of Pentacles signifies somebody who is single, who has their money and priorities in order. And of course she would have, especially with her as being a narcissist. Didn't nobody really give a fuck about her from the beginning because she was just being used as a pawn. But we got Allison Holker. We got the model wife, Portia. And then we got the biggest lesbian of them all, Ellen DeGeneres. And you see how positioning is everything. This is how these two cards are laid down. So this just lets me know that she had a hard time moving on from something that was hurting her. Now, what was hurting her? The fact that her wife was messing with Twitch's wife. I feel like Ellen was messing with Twitch's wife, and Portia was mad about it. But see, she had a hard time leaving it alone or letting it go. But I would have a hard time too if me and you were married for 14 years and you messing with your best friend or your business partner's wife, knowing that you married. That would hurt some motherfucking body. I don't care if you a celebrity or not. That would hurt some motherfucking body. And so you got her, Allison, Twitch's wife, messing with Ellen. You see, swords are the card of the air signs. Air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Let's see what Allison Hooker's. Let's see what her zodiac sign is. I don't remember. Oh my God. Y'all. Oh. Y'all. Allison Hooker. Bro. Y'all. Come on now. If that's not if that is not confirmation, if that is not confirmation, look at that. Allison Hooker is an Aquarius. Bro. You see it right there. Porshadorossi, Aquarius. Ellen DeGeneres, Aquarius. Bro, what are the chances that all three of these women are Aquarius? And then you got an Aquarius doing a reading, and he was a Libra, another air sign. Bro, what are the chances of that? What are the chances of that? What are the chances? Oh my God. I can't listen. That's confirmation. So I'm going to just lay it out there just as I see it. Portia was mad at every motherfucking body. Portia was mad at Twitch because Twitch might have been cheating, knowing that he shouldn't have been doing that. Mind you, Portia was into men too, but maybe he tried to get at her. You know, when that friend go to the friend's wife or husband for consoling or for advice, and then they end up messing around with each other. Could have been something like that too. She might have been mad at herself for finally getting back with another dude. Who knows? Portia was mad at Twitch because he was out here cheating on his wife. But then she was mad at Ellen because Ellen was cheating on her with Twitch's wife. And Allison was out here being narcissistic and messing with Ellen. So she had a reason, in a sense, to be mad at every motherfucking body. She had a reason to be mad at every motherfucking body. And all three of these women are Aquarius women. That is so crazy to me. What are the chances of that? Aquarius. 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 All Aquarius women. And see, it's not, and that's why I said something about these readings were a little weird. When you do readings on Aquarius, it's known generally when you do readings on Aquarius that the readings are usually all over the place, or they're confusing, or they're kind of hard to understand what's really going on. But that's because Aquarius, we're very logical. We're very cerebral. We are the initiators. We are the innovators. We are the creators. So we know how to manipulate situations. We know how to talk our way out of situations. We know how to do all of that shit. We created this shit. So all three of these bitches was in on it in some way, form, or fashion, but it was like a love triangle gone wrong. I am so happy I did this reading because I did not know that all three of these women were Aquarius. And all three of these motherfuckers are going to get away scot-free. All of them. Portia, she's the only one who got the bad end of the straw here, because what the fuck do she get out of this? But she's married to a narcissist. And you got a narcissist fooling around with another narcissist. And the bad part about it is all these bitches is smart. All of them. Because they're Aquarius. Naturally, we're the geniuses of the Zodiac, whether bad or good. Look at Blueface. Blueface, he's an Aquarius male. He's an Aquarius male. He's really, really, really smart, but he do some weird, crazy shit. Weird, crazy shit. Listen. Weird things come in 3. I'm telling y'all, Portia was mad. She was mad at Twitch because he was cheating and he had 3 kids, and she was mad at him because she didn't have no kids. The wife, she cheating with Twitch's wife, and Twitch's wife, she just narcissistic and cheating with Ellen. Y'all, I didn't get to see that in the first reading that I did, so I'm happy that it happened again, because all 3 of these hoes is Aquarius. And guess what ended up happening? The tower struck. And it shook up. The tower struck. And it shook up all 3 of their worlds. It shook up all 3 of their worlds. And look at that. 3 of swords. 3 fucking women. Y'all make sure y'all leave y'all likes. Y'all leave y'all comments. Y'all leave y'all comments, because this shit can actually happen. Y'all, if you don't, you better.